Hello everyone, Wabbit here. Okay, let's have a look at the Season 2 semi-finalists and the global standings really throughout the whole ladder. So right at the top here, Coalition Francophone, very closely followed by 501E. These two teams have done exceptionally well across the group stages of the ladder. The actual Group 1, unfortunately, Northern Union dropped out after one game, so that skewed the stats somewhat. Coalition Francophone have won all four of their matches in the group stages, but one of them was against Northern Union, who'd already dropped, so that was an automatic victory for them. 501E, the only ones that have actually played everyone in Group 1, losing only once to Coalition Francophone, but it's a very close match. They do have more caps, that's what the CP is, so they've got 12 caps overall throughout the group stages, and each cap is worth 200 victory points, small victory points, which are these SVPs. So when we get to a draw, for example, in a game where they've played each side and both sides won one of their games, so that's a draw, we'll use small victory points. And the same again at the end of the group stage, we would use small victory points. We weren't able to do that though in Group 1 because Northern Union dropped, so we weren't able to calculate small victory points. Sorry for that long-winded explanation, but I think it needs saying. So it does reflect the fact that Coalition Francophone and 501A have done incredibly well. 501A ahead on small victory points, but because they lost that game against the Coalition, that puts them into the second place position. They are not playing each other in the semis yet. There's a very good chance they'll be playing each other in the finals though. And so the Coalition Francophone will be playing their first match at the semis against the King's German Legion. King's German Legion being made up of three clans. That's IR9, who were the Season 1 winners, who've joined forces with their training partners and fellow finalists from Season 1. They fought against First AL, and this time they are joining together to form one team with another third clan called We Fight Together. They're a smaller clan, and the three of them are banded together to form the King's German Legion. King's German Legion came second in the Group 2. They've done well. They've got 2 wins, 2 losses, as good as Rusty 40. Group 2 was a very, very tightly fought group. All the teams were fairly well balanced, very even. It was really anyone's game. Army Group Adler could have taken it. I think they were in the lead, but they picked up a penalty point, which set them back quite severely, opening up the entire group really to anyone. And Rusty 40 have clipped it, jumped into third place. King's German Legion also managing to win their game and getting into fourth place. So let's see how they do. But these French teams, they are on fire. They have been the entire season, and I wouldn't be surprised if those two are actually facing each other in the finals. But we'll have to wait and see. Rusty 40 have got better and better with every game. And they are climbing up the ladder there. Rusty 40 is actually 2 teams. That's Rusty in Places, RIP, and also 40 to 1. Those two clans have quite a long history of playing games together against each other as well. But they've helped each other out a lot in the past. So they formalised that into a team for Season 2. They fought separately in Season 1. So let's jump into the game with the Coalition and the King's German Legion on Doorwerth, and let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. Doorwerth's loading up. we're going to be starting on the side of Coalition Francophone after a restart, so I think we should be starting on the German team. Yep, looks like we are. I think I'll pop up. Let's take a look around here. So welcome everyone to the first match of the semi-finals, at least the first that I'm casting. Got Coalition Francophone, very, very strong team. Indeed, the ladder leaders at the moment, with 501 Ian, another French team. They're occupying the two top spaces. The top four teams are facing off now on Doorwerth in the semi-finals. So Coalition Francophone today are up against the first and second place teams of the season 1. So the season 1 winners were IR9, the German team. Very well trained, organised unit. They fielded an entire team, just IR9 in season 1. And this time they've split their team and are sharing it with First AL, who they went up against in the finals, and they beat First AL, and this time they've decided to combine forces into one team and have called themselves the King's German Legion, KGL. They've done quite well so far. They are ranked number 4. They didn't do the best in their group, but they are here, and I'm sure they've been training hard on this map. It's a nice big open map. A lot can happen in this one. The castle is notoriously difficult to take, and it looks like King's German Legion are rolling out with their tanks. Oh, what's that? Straight down the west flank there. Are they Churchills? Let's get a bit closer. Got Logi with them. Yeah, a couple of both heavies rolling out with them here. 2 Churchills. It's going to be a formidable attack with those. Let's see. Let's hope they use them in fire support and keep those windows pinned down. The French, meanwhile, look at them. Coalition Francophone pushing out in a nice semicircle there, bubble wrapping the castle. They're going to try and intercept the enemy where they can, delay them from reaching that castle. Won't be long before they can hear those tanks now. So in the far west, it's like King's German Legion Section 6. Infantry have already deployed. They must have got a rally down there. There's the rally near the transport. And they're already under fire. Must have been spotted. Somebody with binos. Yeah, maybe Exocet. There's a section here, Section 9. Must have been spotting this area. Pushed out wide to the west. And they've blown their cover. But they do have tank support on the way. Not taking any casualties. It's quite long range fire. It's not effective. Oh, he says. Somebody getting a headshot. Never say the Coalition are ineffective. Just get a headshot. Nice good firing line there. Now these tanks, with their optics, they're going to start putting fire down. Oh, look at that one. Absolutely eviscerated him. There's Musha in bits. Musha Fiki. Who's this other chap here? Is this his section leader? Albe? I'm going to apologise now for... oh, I do remember that one. For the names, I'm terrible at some of these names, and I will say them badly. Exocet, I know that one. There's Ben, remember Ben? Very, very good player, Ben. Got to keep an eye on him. Always does well on that scoreboard. And there's Eleno Exore. I can't say these names. So this attack has stalled along the flank. I mean, there's a lot of open ground. It's very difficult for infantry to move up here. They've taken quite a few casualties. They're pinned. I mean, they need to move on the inside of this crescent, but Coalition Francophone have that covered as well. Look at this. So King's German Legion, however, are making very good progress in the top side here. It's top wood. West of Desalmen. 7, 8 and 9 sections of the King's German Legion moving in strength. They kind of cut those guys off, haven't they? They could push straight south and drive a wedge in between these two sections. But Ben looks like he's going to probe up there, and if he finds some King's German Legion, that could be... Well, he must have found one. He shot one. Oh, there he goes. Good night, GG. There's literally one coalition here holding up the section, but these guys have got to keep moving. Maybe get a new rally down and move. Get distracted by one rifleman, you're not going to move far. It looks like they're checking the ground first before they move in. And see there in the east, section 1 and possibly 2, is it? 0.99 are moving along the coast of the river, seeing if they can get in. They've left one MSP behind, and is the other one out? I can't see the other MSP. I think King's German Legion have left their MSPs behind at this point. Trusting to rallies. Unless maybe they did deploy one east of Desalmen and they've lost it. So let's see, who's section 3 leader here? Ooh, it's an MG has spotted him. Ooh, loser may have cost them. Lisa 205 there, may have given them away. There he is, Flavian, second in command of the coalition. Moving south to check the river. He obviously smells a rat. And he's running right into their force. Got to keep moving fast, boys. Rally's a little exposed there, but needs must. I'm sure they'll get a new one down soon. King's German Legion smartly splitting up now. You don't want to be too clumped up. Two sections moving along the river, one section flanking. This puts Flavian in a very awkward position with only a couple of men, but he's probably on a spotting anyway. Reconnaissance. Meanwhile, the tanks have made it all the way around. They are now unsupported by infantry, but they link up with the King's German Legion along the coastline here. The river bank, should I say. It's not a sea. They should do very well with this tank support. So the fob's up for the King's German Legion in the northwest. They're still committing to the northwest, but very lightly. Enough to sort of coax the coalition away from the castle to the northwest. But the coalition is still evenly spread. They're not overbalancing, they're not sending too many in one direction. They're holding firm, I think. Wise play at this point. Now those tanks must have been radioed in. I mean the Churchills must have been radioed in to Coalition Francophone's tanks. There you go, sound effects again there. Oh wow, is that one tank down already? Oh, is that the rally or an MSP? It must be the vehicle maybe that King's German Legion arrived in. So let's hope they got a rally down, King's German Legion, or... Was that the MSP? No, it's not, it's got a cover on it. So, two Tigers. Ooh, this will be a hell of a match. Both teams coming out with their heavies straight off the bat. Two Tigers versus two Crocodiles. Not Crocodiles, Churchills. No flamethrowers yet, lads. Now the noise must give them away. And they're right in the middle of King's German Legion infantry here. Oh, is that rally going to be spotted? I think he's seen it. Oh. Maybe. Oh, is he AT? No, he's a radio man. You guys are in trouble. Oh, just gave away your rally, maybe. Just in time, cover from the Churchill there. Tanks are aware. That's 2 hits now. Only one Churchill's exposed. One's very well hit in there. The one on the right. And number 1 tank goes down for the coalition. Second one and the second one. That's both heavies. Very well played there by King's German Legion. knocking out both enemy heavy tanks very quickly. Both teams had the right idea by keeping their tanks together, mutually supporting each other, but some very good hits. That frees up the King's German Legion now for a very strong push in the south. Their rallies are intact, their armour's intact, unscathed, I think. I don't think they've been hit. Now they need to capitalise on that, use these tanks to suppress any coalition francophone infantry so they can get in close, because this is a horrible cap to take. The coalition francophone, knowing the tanks are down now, must be sending reinforcements. So you've got sections 4, 3, 9 and 8. 8 holding the castle, 7's out wide in the southwest there, section 7 for the coalition. Obviously trying to figure out if they've left the rally or a MSP or a FOB down here. There's Mahmad, I think he's FFI, or was. Won't take them long to figure out now that there's nothing there, but they could stumble across King's German Legion's FOB if they want to go all the way out to the coast. Not the coast, the riverbank. Oh, this Logi truck could give them away though, need to get it a bit more hidden. Look at that in the north there, section 8 from the King's German Legion steaming into the north side of the castle, and it doesn't look like there's anyone holding apart from an MG, but only 3 guys and MG's all you need. Zark there, he will wreck that section. He's already taken one of them out. They don't pick him off. Oh, could be a timely bombing mission there. Trying to push here. Wambols and Kaiser Frisky. These guys are waiting. I can't see though. There's the MG player there. So if he just scoots to the right, this radio man might be able to take him out with these binos. It looks like Wambols has found him. Oh, he's shooting at the window there. He's above that window though. Zark nice and safe, plenty of cover, all the time in the world. As soon as they move, Zark's got them. So sections 5 and 9 from the King's German Legion in the northwest there, still bogged down by an inferior force, well not inferior, I should say, a smaller force is what I meant. But this smaller force used to good effect. Oh no, actually, it looks about even, looking at it from this point of view. They're surrounded, coalition have just boxed them in. Oh, there goes coalition's 222. Is that nominal form that took him out with a Piet? Cracking shot. There's Hone and NRVN. They're just fighting each other to a standstill here. Casualties heavy on both sides. King's German Legion coming back in on that rally though for another attempt. They are gaining the ground. This MG's all that's holding them back now. Swimming in the blood of the King's German Legion there. Look at him. If he gets onto that road and sees them coming, he would really put stop to them. But McTavish, if he spots him, first AL player. Oh, smoke's giving him away. Spray the bushes, Exori. Ah, but he's given himself away now. McTavish must know. It's either a grenade or a hip. Here we go with a grenade. Go on, move, redeploy. It's going to be close. Oh, very close. Oh. Any second, Quantavish. Oh, look. I can't believe he missed. Voltavish got him. I guess he just couldn't get his machine gun deployed in time. He could still bleed out, McTavish. But that MG getting removed is a big step now. King's German Legion can really push on the northwest. And the coalition are having trouble reinforcing, even though they've got a rally here. I don't know if they're sending their men back to the castle, but because Section 8's clearly a bit of a problem for the on the King's German Legion side. Section 5 leader there, Pixtech, coming in, finding their rally, hitting them in the rear, but losing out just before he could kill the rally. I think he did spot that rally, considering his position. Some good MG support from Zark there, suppressing the King's German Legion. They're in a bit of a sticky position. Oh, the eye taking out Zark there. Now this is a very good moment for King's German Legion. They've wrestled control of the north and they've taken out key positions on the castle, leaving only really the bailey here with sightline onto this bridge. There are people moving up to reinforce on the west. There is a rally there, but is it blocked? Is that why they're not spawning on it? I don't think the King's German Legion are that close. Oops, hello there. This is the time where they need to move fast, but of course the King's German Legion don't know what's going on. They can't quite see, so they don't want to run into an ambush, and they're being cautious, which might cost them, because if Zark gets back, there he is. He's already on his way back into his old position. Maybe it was a mistimed arty strike. He should have pushed at that point. The coalition having time to breathe, get back in there, and the few men of Section 9 there from the coalition have wiped this German section here, the King's German Legion section. And I think they got the rally to Kaiser Frisky, the last man standing. Looks like he's finished off the first wave assault, but there's more coalition on the way. And without a rally, you can see that they did spot the rally that's been marked where I am now. So the coalition did find it, and they flanked it superbly. And yeah, that's the end of the King's German Legion push in the north for now, but they're regrouping, and it looks like they've slipped down to the west. Section 1 from the King's German Legion there. There's a lot of dead bodies. Let's see if this Duke is going to land. Ooh, right in the middle of that. I may have done their rally in. They still have a tank left. It looks like I may have missed one being blown up. One Churchill still surviving. There's one of them there. Must have missed an assault on the east side when I was watching the north. I don't know if he needs repair yet. See if you've got repair cranes up. Can't quite see. Ooh. Panzer Shrek there, right in his side. That's hurting him. It's a Churchill. Probably just shrugged that off. But he's still coming. Oh, it's a lap Panzer Faust, not Shrek. Ushufiki. Ah, this tank's running right back into his arc of fire. Keep your foot down. So it looks like King's German Legion have been taken out in the southeast. It was a good push. I wish I'd got back in time to see the actual battle, but it looks like the coalition have smothered that one. And they're repositioning themselves. I expect they'll be sending some reinforcements to the northwest, because they're going to need it. There's a lot of King's German Legion coming in from that side now. And the coalition Francophones reinforcements, some new tanks, probably Panzer IVs I'm guessing, have made it back. That's quite a trip. Let me zoom out. All the way from King's German, sorry, from the German main. Confusing, isn't it? But they've got back here as fast as they could, in position to cover the east side of the cap. But there's no enemies now here. I think that Churchill's heading to 4-5 where the fob was, but it looks like that section that was sent. Yeah, there it is. Section 2. I know. That's the MSP. So that fob was destroyed far in the southwest. I'm guessing any repair station was as well. So the Churchill's sensibly regrouping with his infantry. Then he Lodgy's on his way as well to build some sort of repair. So still distracting in the northwest, King's German Legion, but they're getting flanked now. Section 7 of the coalition Francophone moving around point 60. There's Mamad. He just keeps quiet and spots, so he's a pioneer. He'll be looking for rallies, feeding information. He heard that. Yeah, he just took out. Not in normal form, I think he's called. Oh, there's Mamad down. I thought it was a rifle or the carbine. Probably the radio man took him. Oh, second friendly tank's back in. Firefly. Churchill and a Firefly. So they've done well with their tanks. King's German Legion, getting some good ones. We've only lost one so far, but Coalition Francophone's tanks are back. Waiting on the east side to be called in. Now look at this. We're section 2 and 1 are for the King's German Legion. There's an MG right in the middle of them. Oh, and a Pioneer. Their MG's down. Pioneer starting to eat into section 1. I think you've bitten off more than you can chew. Those a lot. Oh, it's an amp rally, that's why. Right, close to 2 King's German Legion sections. If Lysander keeps pushing, he'll block that rally. And it's down. Good nade. Probably after infantry, not knowing the rally was that close, but it's good marks going down there. 39-19. They are getting flanked by that force in the west from Coalition Francophone. Long range fire. King's German Legion pushing again around the north, but taking a lot of casualties. Oh no, there's a couple left alive here. Ooh. These grenades, man. Oh, he was bandaging, that was why. Axor just finished him off with his pistol. You have been lugered. Axor? I don't know if I'm saying his right name right. There's Marcel. Oh. We Fight Together, that's WFT. King's German Legion player. That's one of the 3 clans of the King's German Legion. Remiss of me not to say that at the beginning when I was talking about Iron 9 and 1st AL. We Fight Together is the 3rd clan in their coalition, or alliance if you like, in their team. Coalition Francophone is made up of about 5 different clans. 122E, FFI, LNO, which is L'Ordre Nouveau, I think, L'Ordre Nouveau, and what are the other ones? 1 RPC and 7E BCA. I think that's it. I think there's a chap from Red Dog. I don't think he's still in the team anymore. But another push here from Section 8. Clearly aware they've got somebody on their east. Who's this chap here? Ah, it's Section Leader 4. Menu best of. Is he a Logi leader? He's got a rifle, I think. Oh no, it's an MP40. I think. Can't see. Getting right side. No, it's an SDG. One man killing machine right here. Let's get rid of the outlines. Bren set up. Is he deployed? He is. Oh, bad time with firing. Oh, Private Matt down. Get some nades over that road. Oh, very good position there from Robin. Pin down Menu. If Menu knows he's up on that roof, though, it could. Oh, he's got down. Gave up a good position there. Probably quite wise, actually, considering he's got an STG. He misses in his one shot. It's good timing on the flank fire from Canopeach's MG. Distracted them. Made them fire back. Oh, he's just gone down. I think that's frisky. So their rallying here is under big threat now. They need to push out. Oh, it's going to get blocked. Just Mr. Salty left from the coalition. Now the King's German Legion seem to have pushed them back into the castle on the southwest and northwest. It's a fortuitous moment. Sections 4's rally there, menu best of, rally. It's in a good place, not under any kind of threat. Can reorganise and counter-attack. Maybe Section 8's job is just to hold here and absorb attacks, protect the northeast flank of the main thrust, which is around here at the moment. There's plenty of smoke to enable movement. The coalition do have troops in high places. MG up here can be very nasty. Got the advantage of commanding all this ground, but it's a lot to look at. And a rifleman could sneak out of a bush, pick you off quite easy. It's bad luck for the King's German Legion. This MG's set and he knows where you are. Forcing the southwest there, section 1. That tree wasn't there, they could see him, take him out. Just a little bit out of range. It's Alvarez, Genesis, Lysander. Yeah, look, he's trying to spot. He's got the right idea, Alvarez. He's trying to see if you can see him on that rooftop. But it's an awkward spot. 2 trees blocking the view there. And then you've got Ateneo. Nice position with his STG. Fully aware of that attack coming down the little ditch. Probably got a rally here as well. No. No. So what's going on with the tanks? I didn't see where the French Mark IV tanks were. They've been destroyed already. Have I missed that again? Oh, something just went up. Is that one of the King's German Legion tanks? I think it's the... Oh, where is that? Oh, both Mark IVs taken out here, and I missed it. There it is. So that was the second one that just went up, I think. Oh, it's the Firefly. Looks like he's in a great hold down position. He's moving away. Did he? Kind of hit a mine. So this Cromwell's still going. Not Cromwell. Churchill is still going. That's bad luck for the coalition. That's a lot of tanks now. Taking out 2 enemy heavies for the loss of 2 mediums and 2 heavies of their own. Can't keep trading on 2 to 1. But ticket values now have dropped, so it's more about the battle and less about a tank hunting game. Get back to enjoying trying to take objectives. Now the teams are going to switch and play again next weekend, I believe. So it's important that they conserve tickets. I mean, they're fairly evenly matched. 391 tickets to the coalition and 362 to King's German Legion. So they're considering the King's German Legion are attacking, they're doing very, very well on tickets. Very well, and they are also trading at 2 to 1 to their advantage on tanks. So, what time is it now? 16 minutes. This is the problem they've got, is time. They've been going slow and steady. Oh, this is the coalition's artillery must be coming in. They've missed, I think, the majority of the enemy force, though. Although that mark suggests it's yeah, it's coalitions. Did take out a couple, possibly getting a rally there as well, which was a good play. Just Allied smoke coming in to try and cover their attack. A cap is worth 200 tickets, so these caps are vital, very, very important. Both the coalition's tanks are down now, so, and it looks like you've got the advantage for the King's German Legion to have the advantage, should I say, because the British HQ is a lot closer. They can get their tanks back much faster. And they know the Germans tanks, which are the coalitions, are going to be a long time before they get back. They have set off in what looks like tank destroyers, the far east there. So they need to maximise the time they've got with their tank advantage. But it looks like this one in the south is getting flanked. That's a good hit, a very good spot there with that mosquito. It did take out Albie, I think. Is Ateneo still alive? No, he's down. Oh, Albie, he was very lucky. And Zark, both MGs are still up. It's bad news, the King's German Legion trying to push in from the west. They really need to get secure position on the north or south, get away in. Are they trying to sneak in the east? Yeah, section 8 and 5 pushing in the east. Down to 14 minutes. You kind of need to be... Oh, Artie coming in. Quite well timed. They need to make sure their infantry pushes now. This is a heavy bombardment. This is what, a 10, 12 round bombardment. And here come the cockroaches out. You can't kill them. They're indestructible castle.
1, 2, 3, c'est bon.
Heureusement que lui tombait un balle. Vas-y, je sais.
That's it, lads. And they're set. Oh, that sounded like a carbine trying to get in through the main gate. Yes, King's German Legion are at the gates. Alvarez there, fighting hard to try and get in. Marcel's in a good ambush position though. Is he down or? He's down. Invisible. Which is sure Marcel is playing a small tree today. Special skills. Where's this MG? Is he in here? There he is. Ooh, playing with fire with a Churchill, is it? Yep, Churchill. Good fire position, pushed in with the infantry. Let's hope they got rally nearby, but here's Heitman McCancer. Yeah, he's found the rally. That's what he's trying to look for, and he's got it. Nade out. That's going to really, really upset their attack in the south, and they're in a. They really need that rally. Well played there, coalition. Down to 12 minutes. Their tanks in position. They just don't have the infantry to support the tank. Tank's going to have to fall back, or he risks getting hit. Already got AT moving in. It's being surrounded. Headhunter, audio tank out. He just went straight for the headhunter. I had no idea there's a mine being placed there. Oh, that's got to be warning. Come on, move that tank. Ooh, 2 bad hits. It's a Churchill though, doesn't seem to be taking much. Oh, now it's damaged. Engine out maybe. Oh, there goes. Ushufiki. Good assault there on the Churchill. It's forcing it pretty much back to base, even if it didn't kill it. It's a nice little hidey spot. The engine's in a bad state there. Yeah, the coalition on the way out, try and finish off this tank. It's worth quite a few tickets. It will really push their lead out. Start to redress the balance of the tank losses. Where's King's German Legion infantry now? You need them. The coalition have utterly destroyed the King's German Legion forces around the castle on the west. Pushed them all the way back to the FOBs, MSPs. It's the trouble when you're attacking, it's so easy to find attacking teams rallies. Just send 1 or 2 guys around the back while you engage them from the front. Once you fix the enemy section, you can fairly easily find out where the rally is. These teams are very good at doing that. I'm sure the King's German Legion will return the favour in the next game. 10 minutes now. They've got enough time for one good sustained attack. I think the Coalition Francophone's tanks have arrived in the east. I think they're taking out. Well, King's German Legion seem to be ambushing them there. Yeah, have they lost one there? So they're being engaged by a section. Oh, it's because of the MSP. French tanks, sorry, a coalition German tanks getting ambushed by quite a lot of infantry there, and they've lost their MSP. Are these Panzer 3s? Yeah, the 3s. Lost the 4s. Oh, he's got a mine on. He's got a mine. You gonna smoke? Or is he bandaging? It's quite low health. That could kill it. It did. I think it's, has he got any more ammunition to do it again? Two anti-tank teams. Oh, you were so lucky there. Thought Morpheus Elliot was going to have you then. Was lucky shot. Not so very lucky that time. Lucky shoot. There's no infantry support. He's better off just getting out of there. Trying to rejoin Section 7 or something. Let's see what's going on back at the castle. We've got 8 minutes left. And the coalition's lead is starting to stretch. 50 ticket lead now. This is a bit of a game of endurance at this point. When you can't get close enough, you keep getting so close and then losing your rally, it can hurt your morale. But I think King's German Legion, considering they're going up against the ladder leaders here, they did get to the gates in the south. They did trade 2-to-1 on tanks, initially at least, for the most part of the game. And their infantry's doing a splendid job of trying to kill more French tanks, or sorry, German tanks on the coalition side. So I think King's German Legion have done very, very well. Because that cap is awful. It's really hard to take. But it's a testament still to the coalition's tenacity in getting out there, sending raiding parties out, finding these rallies, and collapsing the enemy attack just as it starts to get going. The coalition burst their bubble. Let's have a look at the deployment on the map now. So yeah, looks like the King's German Legion are forming for a decent attack this time. But the coalition are ready. They've got strength in numbers as well, evenly matched. You know, and they're not just sitting still, they're being aggressive on defence. The coalition punching out, locating the enemy, making contact. And then they'll have someone on a flank. There's like Keko Master. You know, they don't bunch up too much. Neither side's doing that really. They're well spread, making full use of all the terrain and all the ground. It's a good position for a marksman. Mark gets any closer with that Bren, that marksman's in big trouble. Oh, is it grenade time? Oh, it's pistol time. Let's see. Oh. Wounded. He's going to bleed out if he's not careful. Almost one more hit there, Keko Master, and you'd have had him. Good reactions there from the private Matt with his lovely Bren gun. And he's a medic. Section 5 winning the contest here, it looks like. Melting's that attack from the northwest, but they've got another one coming in, another wave from their west, with tank support this time. It looks like... Oh, I was going to say it looks like they lost the Churchill, but it looks like they're going to lose this. It's badly damaged, yeah, this Firefly is going to be next. Oh, it's not Firefly, it's German 75. Is that the Firefly? That's another 75. I've missed a lot of tank kills. What's going on here? Yeah, coalition have flanked again, forcing the tank to retire into an ever smaller bubble of friendly infantry. There's Flavian there, second in command. I don't think I've seen their leader polarised. I think he's the team commander. Oh, Flavian getting taken down there. I'm not sure what by. There's a marksman over there. Perhaps section 5 over here took him out. Yep. Oh, the rally's under threat. 2 rallies. They really have to fall back and defend these rallies. Oh, no, that's it. Game over there. Nades on it. Given the time left, they're not going to get another rally down. Only 1 destroyed. He overshot with the grenade. Is he going to do it again? Is he going to get the charge down? Nope. Oh, he did. He did get it. Somebody got it. Or maybe it was a friendly nade killed the rally whilst trying to kill LSI. Probably should have stayed on his MP40. Could have finished him. But job done. He did what he wanted to do. Just kill those rallies. Now, section leader's still alive. So he could get another one down. And their threat from the south is now over. 3 minutes 53 seconds. King's German Legion are not sitting back though. They are pushing forward. They're not going to give up. There's a lot of coalition francophone in there. King's German Legion, they could still do it. Got air support coming in. Get an arty strike well timed. It's so hard for attackers on this game. These MGs on the rooftops, nightmare. Oh, here is the arty. 3 minutes now. They do have time. It would be very, very close. This is when the King's German Legion need to start running. They do have strength in the northwest. Oh, looks like the coalition have got the same idea. They're putting artillery down. It looks like they've overshot though. King's German Legion need to move. Get moving east, lads. Stop sitting that eye. Ah, it's creeping up to them. That's probably going to stall them too much. And that tank support's gone, giving the coalition a breathing room on their castle. Oh no, it's not. Oh, it is gone, but a Churchill's moved back up. It's just the one they haven't been able to kill yet. Oh, it's a laudable chance there at the end. Look at the coalition there. Fixed bayonets, charging out. Sweep them from the battlements. Sweep them from the battlefield. Plenty of smoke. They just want to neutralise that tank by blinding it. It's like the King's German Legion pulling back their Churchill safe tickets. Good plan, really. We've got Flavian charging up here. This is section leaders. Won't be able to do too much, but an accurate mark. So as good as a kill. And then we have the GGs going up past the 2 minute mark. King's German Legion cannot cap now. So it's all about the tickets. There are 70 tickets down, the King's German Legion. 74 ticket lead for the Coalition Francophone. Played a brilliant game there. They were never really under threat of enemy breaching the perimeter of the actual castle itself, but King's German Legion got in up to the gates. That's close, and against a team like the Coalition Francophone, I'd say that was brilliantly well played. Very, very well done. So I think both sides should be proud of their performance. It's a tough cap. I do hope somebody manages to take this castle, because there are some lovely caps to play on further on. You don't get to see them much. That's it. It's game over, lads. 18 seconds. Tank's still there. Still hanging on in there. There's Ben. GG, well played to Flavian.
GG.
What a game.
Yes.
Well done to the coalition. Minor victory? Well, yeah, I suppose.
Victoire pour le
A
pape.
victory's a victory.
Ma bonne
On
communication.
a 80 tickets d'avance, c'est ça?
Bon, c'est qui m'avait fait le plan avec le MSP là? J'ai rigolé, je me suis dit l'MSP adverse.
Les screens sont pris.
FF. FF15, climb diff.